many times, and I've enjoyed it every time. So I'm looking forward to this program.
Oh, wonderful. Thank
We're
you.
very happy to have you. It's an honor. Where are you living right now? Are you in the States?
I'm in Colorado, U.S.
Oh, don't tell me. I used to live in Denver.
I live in Denver right now.
Oh, my third son was born there
Very good.
at Fitzsimmons Hospital. My husband was a member of the Air Force.
Mhm.
The Peruvian Air Force, huh? Not the American Air Force. He got a scholarship, and we went with 2 children, and we came back with 3.
Very good.
One come from the United States.
Yeah. Now he's living in Washington, D.C.
Okay. Well, I've lived all over the world. I'm originally from Austria. Came to the U.S. to study and stayed here, and was an international geologist. And as a geologist, lived in many different, mainly African countries.
Oh, that's a very interesting position.
Very
Geology.
nice. Yes,
So
wonderful.
you can come to Peru, because here our country is very special. We have different, our geography is quite different from other countries.
Well, when geologists were unemployed in the early 80s, I had to change careers, and it ended up becoming a teacher. And for the last 20 some years, I was basically teaching science at various colleges.
Oh, so you are my colleague. I used to be a teacher too.
Yeah, very good. As a matter of fact, that just in the news here in Colorado, a story about the teacher shortage, that many school districts in the U.S. have to import teachers from other countries because they don't have enough applicants.
Oh,
I am going to ask you your email address.
Okay, I will put it.
Yes,
I'll put it
please.
in the chat. I'll put it in the chat
yes,
room.
put in the chat your information.
That's a good
personal
idea.
information.
That's a good idea.
Shayla is also coming.
So you have been to Colorado Springs, to the
Oh
U.S.
yes, I've been to Colorado. Yes, as a matter of fact, I attended a Rotary meeting in Colorado Springs yesterday by Zoom.
Good. Hello, Shayla.
Their church is very, very important. It's very special. The 3 religions are in the same building: the Catholic, the Christian, and the Jewish.
Very good.
Hay otra
Have you been
invitada,
there?
Sheila.
Have you
Sheila,
been to
yes.
that church?
Hello, Shayla.
Hi, everyone. And hi, Peter.
Hello.
I enjoy your newsletters so much. Peter and I met at a Zone Institute in Denver.
Oh,
Oh,
wonderful.
wonderful.
Yeah.
I used to live there
Are you
many
going?
years ago.
Are you going to Tucson, Peter?
I'm sorry. I'm just putting my my email address in the chat room, so I didn't completely pay attention. So say
Sorry.
again.
I was asking if you or anyone else on the call is going to the Zone Institute in Tucson in November.
You know, I have been holding off on making reservations because we are expecting our adopted granddaughter from Madagascar to be arriving here very shortly, assuming that she gets her student visa, because she was turned down the first time. And so this is the second attempt next week for interview with the embassy. And if she gets her visa, then we'll have a French Malagasy speaking student in our home, and I'm not so sure we're ready to travel then.
How exciting for you.
I wish her good luck.
Yes. Shayla, please, could you put in the chat from the program your information, your personal email, and so on, and where from are you? Or for example, Peter said she is for California, Denver, and please put it down, write it down for us. Peter, you have
I
to
just-
put this.
I
You
just
just
said
put
District
only
54, District 5470, but I'm
Seven
adding
and-
Colorado.
in Colorado, so you have to put your city too, please. Okay, good. Thank you very much.
So Sheila, did I send you my recent newsletter?
It's wonderful as always.
Okay, well, I have a list of people who want my newsletter, and occasionally I miss somebody, but I'm happy you got it.
I enjoy it very much. Thank you.
And how can we get yours? We would like to read it too.
Well, I tell you what I will do is I'll give you, again, in the chat room, I'll give you a link to the newsletter so that you can
Okay.
go to it directly.
Okay.
Okay,
If I have your
you.
email, I can write to you too.
of course.
That's good.
So I expect more participants in this interesting discussion and program.
Yes,
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 we invited them at 7 o'clock.
Okay,
We'll
So
have
it's
10
already
minutes. We will wait
Uh-huh.
for 10 minutes because sometimes they have some problems in getting in touch.
And I have an affirmative answer from 10 of the 25 persons I sent. So I expect those 10 are coming.
Ponle otro ganchito, se ha levantado.
Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Your name, please.
Peg, do you know?
Oh, Peg.
Hi.
Hi, Peg. Well, it says Galaxy S10, so therefore I asked, can you write on the chat your personal information as well as your city where you come from in the chat from the program?
Try. You mean in the chat? Okay.
Actually, you are in the car.
I am. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Because I had to go to
Awesome.
a funeral. So
Yeah.
actually we're carrying.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Peg.
I don't know how to do it. I'm sorry.
Pero acá,
Oh,
acá
doesn't
no-
matter. Doesn't matter. I have your email.
el alambre no está derechito.
So, well, it's already, we just wait out until 7:05, 3 more minutes. And yes, we can, because I know that you are very busy. And you have to do another thing. Thanks for coming to look at this new forms of make friendships with people all over the world. We want to know all the people that have to interview with us, no?
So I have a question for Jessica and Andy. It's talking about your project fair. Are we going to learn a little bit about that during this conversation?
Yes, of
From
course.
the
We will talk
project?
about a little about that.
Thank you. I thought that I saw that on the agenda. I'm looking forward to that. Are you going to have well, I'll wait. Well, I'll be in suspense until I learn more.
Yes, we are going to have first 3 videos about Peru, about the geography, the people, the culture, the costumes, and afterwards a little bit about the Feria project, Inca project fair we are going to have in September. So we expect that it's a virtual one, and we expect you all can come to see, participate with us, no? Yes, Jessica is going to explain about it.
Albert,
Okay.
where are you from?
Please,
Albert?
Albert, yeah, that's Albert.
Where, I don't know the district or the country.
4455,
Sí, Perú.
Thank
Lima,
you.
Peru. The Andy, Jessica, Daddy, Albert and me are from Peru. Hello, Bill, how are you? Is he connected?
Bill Miller. Yes.
Bill Miller, yes, he's connected. Hello, Bill.
Hello,
How are you?
fine, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you. Waiting for you
Good.
to connect. You have a television as production, really? You're a reporter, a journalist.
Yes, I'm not sure what this line is right here. I'm not, oh, I know, let me take care of that. I think it may be the light.
Thank you, Peg, about your information.
Still did not help. Okay, sorry,
Doesn't matter.
apologize for that.
See what we are going to offer to you. Bill, can you write down in the chat your personal information as well as the district and place where you are from?
In chat,
Yes, please.
yes,
Well, I have not been to Peru yet, but when I was teaching, I had a classroom pet that was the most beautiful chinchilla that anyone had ever seen. And his name was Andy, of course. And the children liked him so much. At that time, I was teaching special education for little children. And when they were very quiet, one finger at a time, they would get to pet Andy, who was very docile. And do you know what a chinchilla's very favorite food is?
No?
A raisin. So when they were really exceptionally quiet, then a treat was to give Andy his daily raisin. So that's a special memory for me about Peru.
Really? Okay, it's almost 7:10. I think we can begin. Welcome, dear friends from the International Service Committee. My name is Patricia Devoto. I'm the chair of the International Service Committee here in Peru, District 4455. My goal is to begin a bond of friendship with other chairs of the International Service Committee around the world. We aim to have Rotary Friendship Exchange as well as Rotary Youth Exchange. And on the other hand, look for sponsors for our projects in Peru. In this meeting, I am proud to present 3 videos that you can also find in YouTube. We are going to give you the link where we will show you our history, culture, customs, and traditions so that you learn a little bit about us. Enjoy this presentation. Afterwards, we may have a chat, exchange ideas, and opinions. Albert, the first one, please, la primera. It's about geography. A little bit of geography.
¿Se ve, Patricia?
Se ve la función, pero no se ve el video.
No sé el video. Ahora, ¿se ve?
No sale el video. The first one is now Peru, a little bit of history. Now you are going to see some pictures about